Welcome to Equilibrium, a tool for test anxiety. We're starting to get into the season of apnea tests, so I thought you might appreciate a quick and easy tool for test taking. I have several clients who do very well in school, but feel like they blank out on tests. This affects their confidence and even the relationships at school. A really simple tool is called priming. This is a phenomenon psychologists use to influence how someone does on something in the immediate future. Let's have you try it out in order to understand how it's done. Step 1. Get out a pen and paper. Step 2. Set a timer for 60 seconds. Step 3. For the next 60 seconds, write down as many words as you can think of to describe a Harvard professor. Don't overthink this. Just write down anything that comes to mind. If you immediately think of glasses and tweed coats, then write those down. If you think of the word smart, then write that down. Just let your mind free flow. Step 4. Attempt an intellectually difficult task such as a math problem. The point of priming is that when we think of words and images related to what we're about to do, we do better or worse based on how we think. If I had you imagined a high school dropout instead of a Harvard professor, you would have performed worse on the task instead of better. This phenomenon has been repeated in psychological experiments many times. It has worked well for my clients with test anxiety too. Here's how: instead of immediately beginning their exam in school, they take the first 60 seconds and prime with a Harvard professor example. They have told me they performed about 10% higher on their test than expected. Also, if you're nervous before a sporting event, you can do a priming exercise imagining a top-notch athlete. If you swim and you imagine Michael Phelps and write down descriptors of his abilities before your race, you will probably go a bit faster. Anxiety is a hard thing. When you have test anxiety, it can make school miserable. It can bleed over into your friendships and even how you get along with your parents. It's awful. Hopefully, this little tool will help you relax and perform at your best. At Equilibrium, we provide traditional and/or horse-involved therapy with a licensed therapist and psychologist. If you're considering therapy to find the support you need through this unique and challenging period of life, or if you have additional questions about teen counseling, please do not hesitate to schedule time with me. I look forward to connecting with you and learn more about how I may be of help. Call now. Schedule session with Dr. Giselle Faubel. She works with teens at her farm in Southwest Ranches, Florida.